Hey guys, so I'm back with another tutorial, and this time I decided to show you what I do when I do makeup on someone else. So I'm doing a makeover on my friend Alexandra. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so the first thing that I'm going to start with is the brows, and I'm going to brush them up to just make sure the hair goes towards the same direction. Then I'm going to use Deep Brow by Anastasia Beverly Hills in the color Chocolate. And I'm going to start filling all the empty spaces that I see in my model's eyebrows. But as you guys can see, she already has beautiful brows. And then I'm going to grab an angle brush with a little bit of a cream foundation. And you can use liquid, you can use a little bit of concealer. Just make sure, a little tip, that you use the same shade as your skin tone, so it kind of like fades away and don't create that highlighted eyebrow, because this look I'm going for is more of a natural look, and you also don't want nothing to be so noticeable, so harsh on the eyes. A little tip is also that I like to start on the tip of the brow and work myself inwards to just make sure I don't put too much product at the front of the brow and I don't create that unibrow look. So yeah, just make sure you start at the tip of the brow and work yourself inward. Alright, so once I'm done with the eyebrows, I am going to move over to the skin, and I'm going to use my Maybelline Baby Skin Primer, and I'm going to apply these just on the T-zone to control the oil throughout the day. And also I am going to correct the under eye circles using my cream concealer from Anastasia Beverly Hills from the contour kit. And I am going to apply these with a small brush, and guys, it really works. Using a peach undertone concealer will correct your under eye circles, the darkness underneath your eyes. Then I am going to blend this with a beauty blender, and then I'm going to move forward to the foundation, and I'm going to use the liquid mineral powder foundation from Motives, and I'm going to apply a little bit of this foundation all over the skin to just create an even skin tone, because you guys will see next that I will be using two foundation for this look to create a flawless camera ready look. Also, I love to use a beauty blender to blend everything on the skin because it truly makes a difference, and it just gives you this airbrush finish. So just make sure, if you're looking for something to apply your foundation with, and you just get this beauty blender, it's worth every penny of it. It's reusable, and just get the brand that is the Beauty Blender brand, not any other brand, because this sponge is really special and the texture is just so unique. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Makeup Forever HD foundation, and I am going to apply this right on top to just create that luminous skin, healthy skin, glowy skin that everyone wants to have nowadays, and is the new trend. As you guys can see now, for the fall, it's gonna be really ultra because skin really gets dry in the winter and fall, so you want to start making sure that your skin look luminous and healthy. And I'm just gonna make sure that I blend it down the neck to just have everything match up to her neck and chest. And I am going to set everything with the Anastasia Beverly Hills powder kit, and I am gonna use the lighter shades to set underneath the eyes with a small brush and do dabbing motions. And then I am going to set all over the face, and also with the same brush I am going to contour very softly on her cheek, underneath her cheekbones, and going up her forehead to create kind of like a C shape. She already had pretty accentuated cheekbones because her face is narrow, so I'm not really making them more pronounced. I am just kind of like enhancing them, and I am making her more bronzy and kind of like that sunny kiss look. And then I am going to contour a little bit her nose, and I'm gonna use a small brush, bringing the color right under the brow to just make sure everything looks blended, seamless, and no harsh lines. Then I am going to highlight her cheekbones, and I'm using the Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop by Jaclyn Hill. and I am just going to highlight her cheekbones, and this highlighter is so beautiful and highlighters are so on trend. And yes, so as you guys can see, it's giving her that J-Lo glow that everyone likes. And I like to put it also on the cupid's bow to just accentuate the lips once I put the lipstick on. Then I am gonna prime the lids before I apply any eyeshadows to just make sure my eyeshadows last longer. And I'm gonna use the soft peach shadow from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Shadow Couture palette on the crease as my transition shade. And I am going to grab this MAC eyeshadow, all of that glitters, to put it in the inner corner of the eye with a 217 brush from MAC. And then I am going to put a lot of loose powder underneath her eye in case there is any fallouts. And then I am going to use Intense Gaze by the same palette that I was using from Anastasia, and I'm gonna put it right in the center of the eye. And then I am going to use this fudge color in the outer corner of the eye to just create this smoky effect and create a V shape with this small brush by Sigma, and this is a small tamper brush, E45. And then I am gonna blend the edges, and I'm just gonna make sure everything is well blended with my 224 brush by MAC. And then go back and forth adding more color to just make sure there is enough depth on the eye. And then I am going to use Pink Champagne for the center of the eye from the same palette, and I'm just gonna make sure I apply a generous amount, and I just blend everything out with the same brush from MAC 224. Then I thought I should use a more brighter shade for the inner corner of the eye, so I'm gonna use this brighter shade to put it right in the inner corner to just lighten up her eyes a little bit more and open up her eyes. Then I am going to line the eyes with the Tarte liquid liner. This is rapid pen, so I am just doing her liner now and just making sure everything is filled in and there is no empty spaces. Then I'm gonna use a little bit of concealer, or you can use cream or any liquid product to just clean up the edges of the liner. And then I'm gonna move on to the bottom lash line, and I'm gonna use the color Intense Gaze and all of that glitters and fudge in the outer corner to just make sure everything goes with the flow and it's a very nice even look. And then I am gonna apply a generous amount coat of mascara to bottom and top lashes, and before I apply the falsies. And here I am using Easy Elegance by Becca's Name from Allure, and I am doing it with some tweezers. And a great tip is to let the glue dry for a couple seconds before you apply them. That way they stick to the eye very quickly. And I just love these lashes. They look wispy and they give you that elongated look. Then I am going to use Feline. It's called Pencil by MAC, and I'm gonna apply it in the waterline to just make sure we create that almond shape and everything looks more smoothed out. Then I'm gonna move on to the lips, and I'm gonna use a Stripdown by MAC. This is a lip pencil. It is on the browner side, and I am just gonna line the lips before I apply the lipstick to just make sure the lipstick actually lasts longer and her lips look more sharp. I am going to apply Peach Stock Matte Lipstick by MAC. This is a more pigmented lipstick, so it will last longer on the lips. And then I am going to put a lip gloss from MAC. It's a lip gloss in the shade Myth. And this is gonna pull all the look together and make them melt all these products all together on the lips. So I just love this look, how everything turned out. So if you love what you see, please don't give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.